Alright, guess we're live.
Alright, so you guys need to hop into the Marathon Live channel. Otherwise, I'll have to
I can't get in there.
You can't get in there?
No.
Oh, you need to get given the live role. I can give that to you. I'll give it to both of you.
Alright.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to NASA Marathon 2020. I'm your host, English Ben. And we have bathsaltedpeanuts finally with us after a couple of technical hiccups.
Hey everybody.
And we have a commentator as well.
Hello.
Feel free to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm One Cool Man XOF. I have no idea what this game is.
Very few people actually do.
Dude, same. We have so much in common. Isn't that crazy?
So, feel free to ask away, but I probably won't be able to answer very many of the questions. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and let's see what's going. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and grab our trusty gun, shoot it in the air, and answer a phone call. Trying to mash through as many of these conversations as possible. The general idea of the game is that you're a detective with a little cat partner, and you're gonna go help some lady solve a little mystery for us. But first things first, the game needs to teach us how to save. Unfortunately, saving is done by using the bathroom in this game, which is very high quality and very entertaining. So, after we get that little tutorial out of the way, we're just gonna go ahead and run. We're just gonna go for it. So our first stop is this hotel that's right around the corner. And this is where the angry lady that called us a few minutes ago lives. So we're gonna go pay her a visit. Talk to this guy, make sure you pick the right conversation to get in there as fast as we can, and go up the elevator. We're gonna ignore her for the time being, because we're gonna immediately go for the bubble bullets. And we're gonna match this conversation, because our cat really likes bubbles. And then we're gonna go ahead and reload all these. Now what the bubble bullets do is actually show invisible things in the environment. You can tell what's invisible because you'll see a little sparkling glow next to the whatever it is. I don't know why it works that way, but that's just how the game goes. So, we just gotta throw 4 switches in this place, and we're just gonna keep on trucking. Not much to talk about, just nothing to see here.
What's going on in the penthouse? Like, why are you at the penthouse?
Because this is the lady that called us on the phone. She wants us to solve a little murder mystery, but I'm pretty much just doing all the detective work before I talk to her, just so I can skip all her conversations later. So this penthouse was broken into at some point recently, so we have to uncover where it was broken into to look for clues.
So this is a high depth video game?
Yeah.
Like story-wise?
Yeah, super story rich. So we're gonna get our first clue, and the clue is actually a scent that our cat picked up. Since our cat has been tactically smelling everybody in this room, apparently, he's determined that the culprits are rats. But for the purposes of this story, that's not actually going to matter for us, because we're not going to do that story. So we're going to use our little knowledge about our suspect and talk to this lady, wait for her to give us the go-ahead so we can leave this place. And leave the hotel. We're going to switch our bullets back to the normal rounds, just so we can break some boxes. We're going to head to our local pie shop. Now normally, you'd go to this pie shop, you'd probably talk to the waitress there, and maybe learn something about the case you're working on. But we don't care about the case. We're just going to go into their back room and steal their money. So you'll notice that I now have a full wallet. So we're going to take all this money that we just pilfered, and we're going to go to the shady back alley and talk to some shady back alley cats to go buy a bigger wallet. This will be our first upgrade of the game.
How did you discover this game?
I had it in my Steam library, and you know, someone wanted me to run the game because they were like, "Oh, this looks cute," and then here I am.
This is a free to play?
No, this game costs money at some point.
This costs money.
Yeah, but no one has played it in years, so I think I bought it from a Humble Bundle probably many years ago and just never played it.
How many years do you think?
At least 3. Like, you can go on the Steam forums and like nobody's been active since 2016 or 17.
I mean, it doesn't look bad.
I mean, it looks fine. It doesn't play that great, but it is a fine game for just a casual thing.
The characters are super realistic.
Yeah, high def.
I thought I was watching a movie for a second here.
Yeah, it's really uncanny in this game. Alright, so...
You just left your cat.
Yeah, he'll just spawn up behind me, it's fine. So this section, we're going to do nothing but a bunch of platforming and trying to not die. And we also need to break boxes. And cooperate with this fire. Because the fire... come on. Whew, that was close. That's the hardest section of the game. So we need to break all these boxes just so we can get more money to fill up our big empty wallet. Because we need a certain amount of money before we get to the next area of the game, so that we can buy our last upgrade that'll help us beat the rest of the game. Alright. Little save points everywhere. We don't need those because we have stuff.
Are you just jumping right through the platforms?
Yeah.
It seems like the wooden ones, you're just going through them.
Yeah, you
get
can
on
come
top.
through bottom, but I mean, because most of the platforming's done, you know, going upwards. That's pretty much the extent of all the platforming we're gonna do. It's just climbing up through stuff. So now we got the grapple rounds, which are probably the single most important rounds in the game, as far as this run is concerned. So we can just kind of Batman around, throw these switches. And then we're gonna go through here. Do a little bit more platforming. Trying not to die.
I'm getting some Indiana Jones vibes right now.
Yeah, it's kind of got a little bit of a vibe like that. You can definitely see that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go in here. Throw this switch to open up another door. Whoops.
Oh,
Bless you.
sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go ahead and drop down here. Use our Indiana Jones gun. Jump up here, throw the second to last switch in the area. Come up here, one more coin. Go ahead and leave the area.
So what's the currency in this game? It says BT.
Yeah, I
Is
don't.
that bullets? Or what is that?
Uh-oh. Well, that's not ideal.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I just always assumed it was like bits or something. They never actually elaborate on what the currency in the game is.
Twitch bits.
Yeah, Twitch bits. This platforming section is probably one of the hardest platforming sections of any game I've ever played. Just because the camera...
Any game?
Yeah, just because the camera just is really finicky and just loves to move around a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna grapple up here, climb out of this hole, and we're gonna be done with dump. So we're gonna leave the area. We almost have all the money we need. We gotta make one more stop to the one more building to steal a little bit more money, and we're gonna go buy our last upgrade.
You said what's the last upgrade? Not a grappling hook. You already got that.
We're gonna go buy torch bullets, which essentially makes our gun a little flare gun. And we need that because in the next section, the last section, we're gonna be lighting candles up to open up a door. So we're gonna go talk to our shady back alley cats again.
So where are we at in the story-wise right now? Is it still rats that's behind everything, or we moved on way past that?
Well, ideally, after we get the grapple gun, we would leave and we'd go to this factory to get some more clues there, and also some explosive rounds. But since we're gonna go ahead and skip that, we don't need to do that. So we're gonna talk to this concierge dude, who's not gonna let us in. But he's going to give me just the right angle for me to aim my gun at the wall, and we're going to clip through, or not. This is the hardest skip of the game, by the way.
Got some clippage, huh?
Yeah, this is going to skip a significant portion of the game.
And how'd you figure that? Have you figured this out, or did someone else was playing this at the time with you?
Oh my god. Someone else figured it out, so I don't know how they came across it.
I feel like you could probably clip through almost everything in this game.
If you can get the angle to do so, you can probably grapple through a lot of stuff. God, come on.
Oh wow.
It's a pretty scary clip, if we're honest, because if I don't do it right, I'll either get kicked out or I'll soft lock the game, and we don't want that to happen.
What's going to happen? If you soft lock it, what do you plan on doing? Just moving on.
I'm gonna load a safety. Seriously, I'm gonna load a safety save, which is gonna be way past this point. Just let us into the penthouse. It's a lot easier if you can actually see the gun, but I wasn't blessed that way. So there it is. All right, so that's done. So now we're gonna reload our torch rounds into the gun now.
GG's.
Yeah. Never give up. You'll eventually get the skip sooner or later. We're gonna mash this conversation because he's just bringing up to the fact that there's nobody around and they're probably in another panic room. So we just gotta light these candles around here. Not a big deal. Not quite sure why they would burn out some candles but leave others and fireplaces going. I'm sure it's not a fire hazard at all. And then we're gonna light one more candle. We're gonna be in the last section of the game. Right about here.
Now you said the camera's finicky, so you have no control of the camera, right?
Nope. Zero at all. So we're gonna load some bubble rounds in. Just for safety, I'm gonna save the game, because if you die here, game over. Really.
I like the bullets. I think that's my favorite part.
Yeah,
Seeing the gun and loading the bullets.
It was really cool at first, but when you do it a lot, it gets really tiresome. It's pretty exhausting. Alright, so now we just need grapple rounds, and that should be the last set of rounds we need. This is a hard platforming part. You really don't want to die, and you also don't want to take much damage, because you have to go right back through this area again.
You got this.
Come back. Got one, no we don't. Two things to do. We're just gonna grapple right across. Normally you just have to do a bunch of platforming and hopefully grapple enough, but we can just go right across it. It's fine.
Is this owner not called a fire department?
No, not yet.
She rather call a detective to find out who caused the fire before calling the fire department.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and set these traps off and get crushed by some rocks. No big deal, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
Throw this switch, wait for this to go back up. Whoops. And then this is the last room of the game. Time is actually gonna come up here really soon. So we're gonna go through this conversation, and instead of doing the game normally, we're going to frame them for whatever crime happened, and we're just gonna say we're gonna plant all this evidence on them, and they're gonna take the heat for the fall or for the crime. So, in a couple more conversation things, we'll be done with the game. And let's see. And time. That's it.
Nice.
And,
GG's.
Yeah. And so now it's going to give a little background things of like all the unfinished storylines throughout the game. So that's it. And then some credits. And that's it. GG.
That was
everybody.
fast.
Yeah, it's a really quick game.
That was zoomy.
Movement mistakes notwithstanding, I'm sure.
Now, next up, Bath, you're staying with us, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? That's the plan, right?
Yes,
right?
sir.
Right? You know. All right. And what game are you going to be playing?
We're going to be playing Onimusha Warlords, the HD remaster.
Onimusha Warlords. Hell yeah. So, we'll be getting Bath set up real quick. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you very soon with Onimusha Warlords.
I assume everybody can see the game, right?
If you guys want to get set up in on deck, and I'll keep the public happy while you guys get set up.
Sure, no problem.
All right. See you soon. All right. Well, Bath quickly gets set up with that. I'll welcome you all once again to NASA Marathon 2020 Weekend 1. Thank you to everyone who has joined and spotted the marathon so far. It's been super cool to see everyone here. And hopefully, because we've got the same runner coming on, the intermission won't take too long. Hopefully we won't have any big tech issues. I can already see the game feed coming up on my end, so it should be pretty speedy. So I'll just quickly go through a couple of things. We actually have a $48 donation from Jim Ocean. Thank you so much to Jim. That's very generous of you. Taking us up to our $850, which is super awesome. And he said, the children are our future. I completely agree, Jim. Thank you so much for the donation. Really generous of you. Where are you from, Ben? I am from England. I know that may come as a shock to all of you, but I am indeed British. I know, crazy, right? That is absolutely insane. But yeah, here at NASA Marathon 2020, over both weekends, we are raising money for Save the Children. And they're an absolutely fantastic charity. We're really happy to be supporting them. 168 million children worldwide are involved in child labor. That's more than all the children in Europe combined. Child labor deprives children the right to normal physical and mental development and often interferes with children's education. Just $50, like what Jim Ocean just donated, can pay for the attendance of an entire village school in a country like Uganda, including the cost of teacher training and salary, supplies, and curriculum. Educating children gives the next generation the tools to fight poverty and prevent disease. So thank you so much again to Jim, incredibly supportive. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone for stopping by and checking out NASA Marathon this year. We'll be here from right now until all the way until Sunday night Eastern time. Early hours Monday morning, about 4 or 5 a.m. for our European folks out there. Got to represent. And then we'll be back next Friday for weekend 2 with a whole bunch of other runs and incentives and all that cool stuff. I'll post a link to the schedule if you want to quickly check while we're setting up the next runner. If you want to check at next weekend stuff and write down any runs that you might want to potentially check out. I know personally, I'll be definitely there for next HPL, my boy. He's doing Dark Souls 80% No Wrong Warp, a super cool category. So I'll definitely be there. I think I'm hosting for that as well, so you'll see me there as well. So just in case you wanted any other incentive to check out Nax's run, I'll be there. And we all know that, you know, that definitely bumps it up in terms of appeal, you know, how appealing it is, right? But yeah, so we should be ready pretty soon with Bath Salted Peanuts and Onimusha Warlords. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Thank you guys.